something we talked a little bit about offline is how companies are owning the models and other companies are outsourcing AI, data science to those models via API or whatever it might be. And the idea of multimodality, a lot of these things, it converges into, in some sense, there being singular APIs, which is crazy. Where you have, I used to have a model that would classify if this was a real or a fake plant. Write in the comments if you think it's real or fake, please.
Yeah.
And it would specifically focus on classifying that.
Yeah.
Now we can do this, and in a pretty short period of time, it'll be better than arguably any specific use case model.
Yeah.
We could send this to GPT-4 and ask, is this a real or a fake plant? And it would give pretty darn good results.
Yeah, totally. And that's what I was referring to as how these foundational models are also changing the way we do machine learning, or changing the way we've been doing machine learning for the past 10 years, especially, because up until now, and that's going to continue, it's not going to disappear, but let's say a classification problem in supervised learning, you have to collect the data, label data, which is already a challenge. You have to define your classes, and you have to build a model and train it and blah, blah, blah. Now, with these models, especially as they become more and more multimodal or cross-modal, you just submit a picture to the model, and you can also ask the model exactly what you want. What is the task that you want to perform? You could ask the model to count the number of subjects or classify what the image is about. I saw an example where someone asks, what is the irony in this image? And the model accurately explains what's ironic about that. And that is scary good. And I say scary good because that would be impossible to achieve using a supervised approach, or you would have to have millions of classes, which is impossible, technically impossible to actually deliver on something like that. So it's a pretty fundamental change. And I think when we talk about now, many companies are going to be using this. Their AI layer is not going to live in-house. It's going to be on OpenAI or Google. And I think it's the evolution of, the war for cloud service providers, right? And I think we talked about that as well last time, like thinking in terms of customer acquisition costs, like the big players, how they would, and still willing to give you almost $100,000 for you to build something on their technology stack. I think now there's going to be a new layer in town, which is the AI layer. And the business will be offering the best, most performant, cost-efficient, capable AI model. And guess what? Also, it happens to run on these technology stacks.